All right, man. If it's cool with y'all, let's dive into these semifinal playoff games, if you will. Um, as we know, Michigan defeated Alabama 27-20 in a thriller overtime win. I know that. So, like, Kai, walk us through how was you feeling, man? When it because overtime sucks. I don't care if you're confident or not, but overtime does not feel good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When we finally scored that touchdown and we went to overtime, what really scared me was that punt. With that,
Ooh,
oh my
wee,
god, oh my god, that punt
dude.
scared me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like, I can't believe it. Like, don't blow this. I'm like, just take it to overtime. Just take it to overtime. Like,
Cause
okay,
y'all was probably gonna try to win that fucker right then. Fuck overtime. Y'all was about to try to win that game, and then
for
yeah,
sure.
he was so lucky to get that ball back, man. Like
hmm
Special teams really almost fucked us that whole game.
yeah, special teams with that's what they
Harbaugh
said.
coached a great game, but special teams almost fucked us. Luckily, we bounced back. But like in overtime, though, that first drive, I felt confident. As soon as the other team says defense, I'm like, okay, we have to
Hmm.
score.
Right,
Point blank period, we have to score a touchdown. And then
right.
when I seen Corum get it, I'm like, oh shit, feed
Nice
him
run.
again, feed him
That,
yeah.
again. Then he
yeah,
fed him
because his
again. I'm like,
touchdown run was what 16, 17 yards or something.
yeah, it was the second play. We gave him the first ball, the first play. He ran for about 8 yards. Next play, that's when he broke. He went crazy. After that, I really felt confident. I'm like, okay, our defense gonna stop him. I'm
Yeah,
like, we've been stopping them. I'm like, we're gonna stop them.
yeah.
So yeah, overtime was crazy though.
Overtime
It
is
was, it
nuts,
was,
bro.
it was a
I
hype moment.
hate overtime, bro. McCarthy had himself a pretty decent day. I mean, to play Alabama's defense, especially all we hear about is Big Ten. Offense really ain't all that. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like
he went
he had a productive day.
17 for 27, 221, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Yeah, I mean that's a productive day for that man. Also had
Preach.
3 carries for 25 yards. He did what he needed to do to win the game. We've
The
talked
key to the
about it.
game for me, the key to the game for me was to keep pressure on Milrow, make him a passer. That's
Yeah,
what
I
we
had six
did.
sacks. I
Yeah,
was
we had
living in the
6 sacks.
backfield.
Yeah, and like I said, that was my key to the game. I mean, I'm glad
Defense.
Harbaugh heard me through the spirits of blue, but literally, I mean, make him a passer. I didn't really believe in Alabama's receivers. Like they didn't have a Devontae Smith or J-Mo, nobody like that this year.
They didn't
So
It
have
is
no.
weird.
They didn't have a
yeah.
world beater because Brooks
Mm-mm.
kind of left. Like Brooks was
hmm
on and off a little bit. You right now. You right. Hey man,
Yeah,
what's y'all shutdown corner? What's his name?
Will Johnson,
yeah.
sophomore,
All
true
right. He
sophomore.
gonna have he gonna have his hands full.
I think so too. I think he matches up with what's the 6'3" cat
A
name?
Dunze.
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 That's
I
gonna be
think
a good matchup there. I like that.
because Will Johnson 6'3" too. So I think he matches up with
Mm-hmm.
him. And yeah, he's 6'3". Like I said, been true sophomore, been playing.
I like
Um,
him now. The DB in
yeah,
me, I gotta salute him. The DB in me,
yeah,
I like what he did. No
he
touchdown
tough.
allowed all year. Hey bro, keep popping. Keep popping your
Yeah,
shit, fam. I like that.
even against Ohio State when he was guarding Marvin. Marvin had a couple big plays, but like think about
He
it. That
didn't
one drag he took
It's a drag.
30.
Right.
It was a drag. He crossed across the field. Like
I
he
mean,
caught like two passes on Will Johnson, but Marvin is the best player in the nation.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen.
Yeah. He's
Best player in the
skill
nation.
player. He's up there, man. I mean,
Best
I like
I
to
player in
got
the
talk shit
nation,
about
man.
Keon, but
I got neighbors
Marvin,
over him. I'm just being real.
neighbors,
I got
neighbors. I'm not mad at
Neighbors
you either.
nice.
I'm just, you
I
know,
think with the physical attributes of Marvin Harrison and the speed, route running, catching, give me
put
Marvin.
Marvin Harrison with Jaden Daniels as his quarterback, though, Kelp.
he go
Wee.
crazy. He go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Like
He did
this
that with
year,
Kyle McCord.
like I said, we was talking yesterday about receivers, and I mentioned Franklin with Oregon, Adunze with Washington. You got Harrison and Neighbors. I mean, all them first round guys
You just
right
gonna
now
leave my
today.
boy out?
We ain't gonna leave
Well,
Keon out.
come on, bro.
You don't
No,
think
I ain't
Keon
gonna.
goes first round?
I
He'll
think
go
so.
first. He'll go first.
I think
I
so.
think I
I
think
think we
he's
got
worth
two
I
it.
don't.
first rounders.
I don't think he going higher than the rest of them boys though.
No, I believe Harrison is, and then Neighbors, but I think he's the third, right?
No.
You
If
got
Adunze is going into the draft, Jit on. I think his pro day is what's gonna be nice because I don't think people know he can run.
yeah, Dunze is good.
I
Yeah.
looked at the
Now,
last 5 games. He had like over
snap.
115
That's
each
what I'm
game.
saying. He's snapping, and then it's on whoever. One size fits all. Everybody get a clip.
I think
Grrr.
that this game right here matters, though. I think this
Of
next game for
course.
him, he's gonna need like to show people because Pac-12 and Big 12 ain't really known for their defense and shit. This will be the best defense they've played all season, for sure, 100%.
Outside of Oregon, Oregon had a top corner. What his name is? I can't think of his name right now. Number five.
Oregon
He
probably got out of the Pac-12. Oregon, and
yeah.
that's only because
Oregon's
Dan
probably
Lanning
yeah
and shit. But I mean,
yeah yeah. But
I'm so
I agree
excited for
though.
this
Outside
game.
of that,
Me and Kelt was talking about it earlier, and I do want to point this out for people that because these were two, Michigan and Alabama, Washington and Texas. These were two great games. Um, that it's what a lot of people wanted to see. Of course, Noel Nation wanted Florida State to be in there, but don't let because I've seen some Noel say this shit, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Always try to. Um, I've seen people say like, "I'm not watching none of these games." Like, well, that's on you, buddy, because you're missing some good ass football.
He missing some good ass
that
football.
that's
Both
sucker
games
shit,
went down to
fam.
the wire.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
Bro,
Like, I would love us to be in there, but at the end of the day, we're not. I'm not going to sit here and not
if you
watch
didn't
football.
appreciate those 2 games as a fan of football, then
Right?
don't. What
that's
are you watching for?
that's what
It's
I'm
great.
saying, bro. Like it was too many no's talking after the game, and I'm like, bro, listen, bro. Like I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but I know coming from a Kane, y'all tend not to want to listen to me. But
We're hurt,
bro,
dog.
don't don't discredit the games that you just saw, bro.
It
Like
is
those were
crazy.
some good games. Those were some, bro. The Alabama Michigan game went overtime. The Washington Texas went to the last play. What more
Right?
can you ask for? It wasn't a
Right?
blowout.
Name one Final Four that we had that it was not a
The
blowout.
last couple years, somebody got their ass blew out.
Right.
Yeah,
Both those games were great. Of course we wanted to be there. A lot of No Nation just hurt, but don't. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't let your love for Florida
Untough.
State. Yeah, I mean, just enjoy some football because it's a good one, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I was excited about both these matchups. Of course, I wanted us to be in there, but I mean, I'm pretty excited about this game coming up Monday. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and talk about the other game that happened. Like Kelt just said, that was also a great game. It didn't go to overtime. But
Went to the
Texas,
last play.
if I remember
last
correctly,
play
that
though.
game was late. That game was late in the evening.
It
But
was a little late.
It
A little
didn't
late.
end
but
until
Yeah.
about one.
Washington was winning by I think two possessions, and then
Yes,
Texas
sir.
made a push. They
And
scored,
they push hard.
and they didn't have much time left. But Washington, I believe Washington had the ball. Let's just say it was a minute left. It was something like that. It wasn't much, and uh, I think the first play they threw it and they stopped the clock. The second play, the running back got hurt. So that stopped the clock even. And so like Texas is saving timeout. They ain't even got to like call no timeouts or nothing.
Yeah,
And
it's
Everything
smart.
that needed to happen for them
It
happened.
was smart. It
right.
was smart. The situation was it was for them.
And then when Washington punted, something happened on the punt too. Like something they touched them or some shit, and they gave them 15 more yards. Like they just kept helping Texas out. And like Kelt said, it come down to the last play. I think they got to throw it at the end zone, didn't they?
It
It was
was
like on the
it was
15 or 20 or something.
Yeah, no,
a
the last
Washington
play
was going
was
into the
he
end
he
zone.
had a chance. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had a
Yeah,
but he
because
chance.
the
oh boy,
dude knocked it down. It was a cold
the
ass view of
DB
it. I
yeah,
seen.
Great
the
defense. Great
the
defense.
Mm-hmm.
DB bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Yes.
I had his name yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you, but textbook play. That's what you do. Hey, sometimes you ain't gotta get the interception.
No,
Batting the
hey, I'm
ball
not
down
gonna
to kill
lie.
the game is just as cool.
The
Mm-hmm.
receiver had his feet set. He was perfect, like right there, and then my man's came and
Yes,
Yeah, there's a
sir.
game over.
there's a cold ass angle of it I seen on the sideline right there. Like I think it was kind of like behind him and shit. It was a very very cool view of that. Um, so Texas and Penix both had great days. Penix had a phenomenal day. That dude threw for 430 yards in a
Yeah,
fucking in a
Hey,
semifinal game.
yeah.
shout out to that boy Rome Dunze with 6 for 125 and Jalen Pope 5 for 122. I'm just saying, this is crazy. Mike P still out there holding it down for Unc. Appreciate your nephew.
Yeah,
Quinn, he
he's
was.
a
I gotta give it to Quinn Ewers, man. You know, he had all right game to me. 318 passing. I mean, what else can you know? He just didn't
That's what
have
I'm
no passing
saying.
touchdowns. I don't think. I
They
don't think he
don't.
had
They
any.
don't. No, he had one touchdown pass and no
Oh, he
picks,
did.
but they
Okay.
they don't. That's what I'm saying, brother. There's not much defense in either one of those conferences. We're gonna get to our picks here in a minute. You know who I'm a fan of, real quick though, is that receiver for Worthy. I know he didn't do much in this game, but that boy is shifty. I think he's
I
like
think
number
that's the
one.
one. I think that's
Yeah.
the one that they went for in the end zone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, he is
I think they
shifty,
went
man.
at him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very
I
good.
ain't
I
gonna
like
lie.
him.
Like I said, you know, I like a couple guys. You know, I'm pulling big for my nephew. You know, I've been talking about Mike P all year. I ain't gonna say he got snubbed on the Heisman, but this is the first year that somebody won with multiple L's. Um,
What's the
I don't
coach's
know,
name for
man.
Texas?
Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesian.
Y'all seen this old lady?
Hey, man, hold that down.
You know she's from
Sark.
here.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard it was a story that broke a couple years ago. When I saw it, I said, "Boy, I tell you,
I think it's somebody who listens to us. I think it's their cousin or some shit. Yeah, it's a
no."
black chick.
Shout out
She's
to
very,
them.
very, very pretty. Um, Shout out Sark. I see you, buddy. Um, y'all got any notes from that game y'all want to go over before we get into our picks?
Terrible
Uh,
defense, good offense. Let's get to the big game, baby.
Let's do it, man. The big game, Washington. Both
I
these
like.
teams undefeated, man. It's what we want,
That's what we
undefeated
want.
teams in there. Uh, 14-0, 14-0. Currently, I know Michigan's the favorite, and they're favored by 4.5. The over under is 56.5. I haven't done my
Over,
math yet.
over. Take the over, baby.
I think I do got over. Um, Kai, you need to pick last. I know this is kind of like game day. You can pick last. Uh, I think I know where everybody's going, but I'm interested to see. I have Michigan winning, just for the sole fact of defense. I think that Michigan finally. I mean, we talked about it. I don't remember Michigan winning. Like, when was the last
Finally,
time y'all won one, Kyrie? I'm not throwing no shade. When was the last time?
'97 co-champs. That's get that shit on my face.
Let's get
Finally,
the let's get the big one. You know what I'm saying?
it
Pause.
matters.
Um, I'm known for it, bro. Uh, yeah, I got Michigan, and I got Michigan by a few possessions. I got 38-24
Wow.
Michigan. Yeah, I do.
Mm.
I just think it's too much, man. I think the front seven. Now, don't get me wrong, man. If they can give Penix a little time, I just don't think they're going to be able to. You look at the size difference of the line. Like,
I
their
will
coach,
say, I will
their
say
coach is
this
good.
though. Their
Hmm?
offensive line only allowed
That was just gonna say.
four,
That's my that
like 4 sacks damn
they
near all year.
they line is elite.
They
The thing
they
is that
are they are the best offensive line by the numbers in the nation,
Mm,
but they haven't played.
mm,
that's a
They
fun little
haven't
thing to keep an
played.
eye on.
They haven't played, and they are. I've been paying attention to what they've been saying. They offensive line tough, and when you got a great quarterback under you, I mean, yeah, for sure. But they haven't played no pressure like us. Texas
No,
defense, their front set is not us. Oregon's not us. USC's not us. None of them teams are us.
yeah, no. What you got? What you got, Kelp? I know you taking Penix.
it's hard for
Man,
me not to
he
rock.
don't lead in the Big Ten.
Listen. It's hard for me not to rock with nephew, and he been holding it down for me all year,
It's
bro.
proved me wrong
I ain't
all
gonna
year.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been doing this Mills. How long I been talking about Mike P?
All year. Both these teams, by the way, has proved me wrong all year. But do you know this motherfucker has thrown for 4,600 yards?
But
Got a chance to
see,
get
this is why.
five.
Hold on,
Mike
and
P.
this is why I'm gonna say this though. This is why I'm gonna say this of why he didn't win Heisman. He threw the ball
Talk to
almost
me.
200 times more than Jane
That's all they do.
Daniels,
Yeah.
and Jane Daniels had more touchdowns than him and
Hmm.
only 800 less yards.
Yeah.
That's why he won the Heisman.
And his rushing yards made up
and
for
the
it too.
rushing yards
Right.
and the rushing yards.
I ain't, I respect you, homie. I like what y'all got going. I'm going Mike P. I'm sorry, bro.
You got a
And
score
I'm
for us,
going.
or you just taking?
And here's the thing. I think he bust y'all in the head by like 17. I think he like
Ooh.
I think
Whoa,
yeah, I think
this is
and I'm gonna
crazy.
give you the key to the
It's crazy.
game. I'm gonna give you the key to the game. Washington defensive line. If they can get to McCarthy and this be disruptive in the backfield, Corum can't get going. Now I ain't saying
All
that
right.
JJ ain't good, but if they get to him, it's gonna be a little difficult out there for him
Okay.
out there now.
Ooh,
Okay.
17. He got a beating.
They
Hmm.
got DBs over there, Washington. Let's go.
Okay.
I'll say this before Kai goes that, like I said, Michigan is a 4.5 point favorite, but they're giving Michigan a 74.3 chance of winning this game.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I
What you
like
got,
y'all now,
Kai?
Kai. All right.
Man, so we're gonna start with this. Since he left off on their defensive line getting to our quarterback, they are tied at 114 in the nation in total sacks with
Mm,
7 teams.
mm.
Mm.
So you telling me they get into our quarterback where we don't give up sacks? You don't get to our quarterback. But you're
I
telling
ain't
me
seen nobody do it.
you're telling me
Hey,
this defensive line
if
is
they
going to get to
can,
our quarterback though.
if they
Okay,
can, this
all right,
this the big one.
all
This the
right.
big one here.
So cool, so cool. I'm just saying, like they're the 94th ranked total defense.
Mm,
Washington.
That ain't
that's
good.
crazy.
Okay, Bama was 18. Penn State was 3. Ohio State was 2 in the nation. We shredded them all. We dominated them all. We dominated their front. Everybody. Everybody that I just named. But you telling me the 94th ranked defense is gonna come in and shut us down? No.
Coming to play.
That's what you tell. That's what you're
Nah,
telling me.
I ain't saying they
I'm
shutting you
just.
down, but
I'm just
you
saying,
gotta.
bro.
It's gonna be a shootout. You gonna have to score. That's all I'm saying. I know Mike P can score. I
I'm gonna
know
give you
this.
one more. I'm gonna give you one more. This is the 120th ranked passing defense in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
We played the number one passing defense in OSU,
Mm-hmm.
148, one touchdown, 16 for 20, no turnovers. Bama, 24th ranked pass defense, 221, three touchdowns, 17 for 27. So if we need to pass the ball, we gonna do it on y'all. 120th in the nation. I'm just saying. And we know we gonna run the ball because we just bullied Bama. We bullied Penn State. We had 227 yards on Penn State. They're the number one rush defense. We
Yeah,
ran the ball every play in the second half, Mills.
yeah, I
So
know
you
that was
telling me we
crazy.
now about to go out here and bully these boys?
Yeah.
Nah.
So
Listen,
you got
listen, man.
what you got,
Listen,
man?
listen. Respect is earned. You disrespecting us. We about to take it. We about to earn it.
Yeah.
34-20. Michigan.
I'm gonna
Thirty-four
get
twenty.
We take it
I'm gonna
home.
get you. I'm gonna get you. What you is a medium husky shirt? What you want a medium?
Yeah, man. You know, I like it. I like it to fit. So I'll
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
medium. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
like it to
medium.
fit.
Yeah.
You know.
The only thing that I'll say that is that I feel like that could hurt y'all is because there's a fine line between confidence and cocky. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all are believing like I don't think Harbaugh is going to allow that, but I'm just saying like maybe y'all do think like, oh man, we just beat Bama.
I
This shit's
think
about to
we
be a
learned. I
breeze.
think we learned our lesson last year with that though.
Yeah, so you got to
Because
play every
we
game
thought we were supposed to meet up with Georgia and beat TCU, but TCU came
to play.
and smacked us in the mouth.
Yeah,
Like
and
at
it's
the end
So
of
one
the
game.
day, we
That's got to
didn't.
be the message, bro. One game.
We
that's
one game.
I gotta.
We played the game to get here, not to beat Bama. We got
Right.
there 2 years in a row and lost at that spot. Now we're
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
On our championship shirts, it said just one more. If I
Right.
had it, if it was here, I would have it on.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
one
here
more.
yet. Just one more though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Cool
we about to
story.
get it. It's our year. It's our year, man.
Cool
One
story.
thing.
So
One. Go ahead, Kel. My bad. You was waiting. My bad. Go ahead.
you know, uh, we. I'm from Florida, man. Mike P from Tampa, man. It's gonna get real strategical out there, man. It's gonna get real bad for y'all boys, man. Especially if you don't get to them. That's the thing. If y'all get to him early, you might rattle him a little bit, but we done seen Mike P shake back off for a lot of stuff because a lot of them games were close wins, right? A lot of people saying, "Oh, well, he barely beat this team, barely beat that team," but he came back and was making game-winning
We had,
touchdown throws and
we
stuff.
had top 10, top 15 passing defense though.
We'll
That
see.
is
I'm
that
saying
is
like
Penix is
That's
a
great.
fucking animal if they give him time.
That's great.
But one
That's
thing that no, not really people, a lot of people are talking about though, is the running back duo that we get to see. I mean, Johnson, I don't know his first name, D Johnson. That's crazy. I mean, this dude's got 1,100 yards and 16 touchdowns. Blake Corum's got,
for him.
uh, yeah, he's got 1,111. Damn, 1,111. Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yards,
That's
25 touchdowns. So like, it's pretty good running backs in this game too. That's not something everybody's talking about. The quarterbacks mostly. Um, Washington can run the ball too, but
can they run the ball on us?
that's the
They
thing,
haven't
man.
they
That's
haven't
that was
played a
my
defense
key
like
is
us.
the
gotta
defense
see.
is the defense to
They
me.
haven't played
I
a
hope it's
defense
close,
like
man. I
us.
hope it's not a blowout. That's crazy. All three of us had kind of decided games by a couple
I think
possessions.
that I think we opened it up in the second half. I think first half it might be like I think it might be 14-10 in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. And I think we start scoring we're the best second half team in the nation.
After Georgia and TCU last year, I think we're owed a good championship game. I would like it to be a close game. Uh, that would be fun. It's the last one. It fucking sucks, man. Can y'all believe that? This shit's over with Monday.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna go and hit nephew up and I'm gonna tell him put something real special on y'all boys. When you do something, throw up, do a little Florida dance or something, man. When you get
He
that
already,
thing.
hey, he already did some real true Florida shit and said free my homeboy out there after the fucking game the other night.
Insane, insane. That's the T. That's
He
the
I was
did.
T.
like,
I
I was
mean,
like,
Shout out to
that's
him for
Florida
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit over here and act like y'all boys not good, homie. I think y'all boys have an opportunity to do it. But like I said, I've been pulling for Kai for I said Kai, but Mike Penix for a little bit. I like the way he play. I like the Dunze. I ain't saying that y'all corners not good, but you got to show me you can stop these boys. I can't say that y'all ain't played no offense
You
like
know,
that, but
we haven't.
who
We
y'all
haven't.
who y'all play? Y'all finna say y'all ain't played no offense like Mike P as dynamic as he is, and the thing is,
Ohio State's the best offense we played, and they're not even Washington
Close.
yeah,
offense. So I mean I hear you there. But it's just great defense. 9 times out of 10, they beat great offense. And if their
that's a fact.
defense can't keep us, if their defense can't stay off the field, then I like our
Who
chances. Now, if they had a better defense, I hear you. But their defense hasn't played well all
the
season.
defense a little
Right.
suspect, yeah. The defense a little sus.
No,
I
not a
ain't gonna.
little. When you're ranked in the hundreds,
Yeah, that's not good.
you know,
I didn't know they were
I
ranked
mean,
that low.
bro, but this the thing though. Like the last game against Texas, that was a defensive stand up that happened at the end of the game. So it's not like they can't do it.
you got to make plays for sure.
Yeah.
You have to
You know
make
what I'm
plays.
saying?
But
I'm pretty
on the
excited
They
about
other
this
made
end,
matchup.
on the other end, their defense wasn't good in Oklahoma or Texas. Their defense ain't good.
No,
you don't think so?
they're big defensive
Their defensive
linemen.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
they're
they
like they're
they,
big. The
they
guy that
bad.
they're talking all this shit about, I don't even think he had a sack against him. But I mean, Penix, I fuck with Penix, man. I'm like Kel. I like him a lot. Especially his story. Uh, he has like crippling anxiety, bro. Like where he has to talk to his mom like 30 minutes before the game. Like I can't even imagine having that kind of anxiety and then going to play in the
He
national
almost
championship. Like that's
he
wild.
almost beat Ohio State when he was at Indiana. Like you should know who Penix is, Kyle. You should know
Oh, I
who he
know.
is, bro.
I
I
know
know.
who
Isn't that
he
Yeah,
is. He's
crazy?
from
Isn't that
Indiana.
wild that Indiana had him?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
He was
He had some
nice.
injuries too. Didn't he have some injuries?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And that's
they
why he
had a knee.
transferred.
Hmm.
I do
But
feel
hey,
like
you
Michigan's
never know.
about to get him one though, man. And I got a couple homeboys up there that's gonna be real happy. It's it's the big one,
Sorry to
man.
hear, man.
It's the
I've
big
never,
game.
like, on some real shit, I've never felt like that as a Michigan fan. That it's like, this is,
That's
this
it.
is the year,
Right.
But this is it. We about to go take care of business. I think they want it. They really want it. Harbaugh wants it. He really got to prove himself. He did
Yeah.
it versus Saban, but still. Now you got a bigger game. Go ahead and take care of that business.
Right.
He deserves it.
All right,
I don't
man.
know,
Well,
man. They can call him a cheater. They can call him a cheater, Kyle. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro.
He deserves it,
I don't,
man.
I don't know, bro.
He gonna bring his promise to Michigan, man.
man,
And that's why he's on the Mount Rushmore.
that's why. Yep.
That's
All
why.
right. Before we get out of here, man, you got anything you want to say to the Ohio State Buckeyes, Kai? Before we get out of here.
3 straight. Fuck Ohio. Ohio State Buckeyes. You ain't fucking with us. You went and got Will Howard. I don't know what you think that's gonna do, but you better hope JJ goes pro. Because if JJ don't, it's a wrap. He coming to the shoe and fucking y'all up.
4 straight.
It's our shit now.
That's
We
what I'm
run
talking
shit.
about.
We about to run the nation, baby.
I don't know about all that, man. But
We ain't about to just run the Big Ten. We run the nation, baby.
I'm hoping to be over there, man. I'm hearing good things about our lawsuit. I'm hoping to be. Have you heard anything about the Big Ten? Like, is that like? Because they're not supposed to even talk to us about it. Like, they could get in trouble.
I haven't heard anything. I think y'all will come before Miami, but I just know the Big Ten gonna be live next year. It's a rematch.
I just think
of that
even
Washington
without
game,
us,
like week 6.
Yeah.
I think we play them like week 6 next year. They come
Who?
to the big house. Washington.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. It's Washington and who else is coming? USC?
Oregon.
USC, yep. USC comes. Oregon's coming to the big house.
It's fucking
Everybody
wild,
does.
bro.
Texas coming to the big house, second game of the season.
You like y'all?
That's a big ticket game there, isn't it?
You like y'all versus Texas?
Tickets going crazy right now. Do I?
Okay.
we gonna be straight next year. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if JJ McCarthy stays, bro. I'm just saying, don't be surprised.
What year? 6?
Huh?
They can play forever. They can play forever now.
Yeah, true. This is a junior year. He played since a freshman. True.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
Well, I hate that it's coming to an end, man. It's exciting. I know all my Michigan homies will be real excited. I'm excited for this game. Again, we appreciate y'all for listening. Like, subscribe, share our shit. Do all that good stuff for us, man. We appreciate it. We're gonna stay busy over the off season, but we'll get right back to it after this game and give you all a rundown of what we watched. So, Kyle, I appreciate you coming on, man. You want to shout anything out before we go?
Hey, man, just keep doing your thing. I'm a watcher of your show. I love it. I love to talk shit. Have me on anytime. I've been talking shit to you for a minute about
appreciate
this.
you, man.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes,
I love what y'all doing.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe.
My man, let's go. All right, as always, go Noles.
It's all about you, man.
Go blue, baby. You see them roses?
Yeah.
I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches. For I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game.
Hey, don't leave, Kai.
Inches.
Don't leave.
In the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am a New Orleans Saint.
Yeah, don't go.